Hi everybody, good to see you again. So today is October the 13th, 2022, and I am just going to record just for you and me the Holding the Light healing session that I gave about 8 or 9 days ago. I was supposed to record it at the time. I had 12 beautiful souls come and join me live, which was such an honour and a blessing. And I didn't record it, which is such a shame. And then subsequently, I've been without the internet for a number of days, which rather has put me rather behind. So not to worry, here I am now. And I really, really hope that you enjoy this. So this is the healing session, Holding the Light. And there will be some downloads for you to enjoy and make the most of. And although it's not live, it doesn't matter. Any time that you listen to the recording and ask for the downloads to come, you will receive them. I've switched it off. Right, I'm just going to turn it off. Hope everybody's doing okay. Right. There we go. Put it over there. This healing session was really given to me by Mother Mary. She came in quite strongly, and it was really to do with feeling loved and nurtured. She is the archetypal mother figure, of course, and although she's been, of course, rather underrepresented, possibly under-acknowledged in Christian traditions, if you think about actually who she was in her lifetime on the planet, she was the mother of an ascended master, Jesus. So she had to be a pretty amazing mother to be able to raise a son who could grow up and do the work that he grew up to do. Enormous love, nurture, protection, guidance, energy that she was able to offer him, which in turn allowed him to be the amazing man that he was. So just having a think about how she's come in to give us this guidance and this love and this nurture at this time, I think is really helpful. If you're new to my channels, welcome. My name is Sarah Reynolds. I'm an energy healer, I'm a light worker and a spiritual teacher. So please do enjoy. Also, if you don't know what a download is, it's basically energy that I will bring in from spirit. And it's like having a new software download. It'll possibly ignite codes that are within you. It'll bring in new light codes. It'll give your body the ability to really feel something that maybe it's not felt or understood before. And with downloads, as always, if you want to receive them, you just open and acknowledge and accept. If there's a download that you don't fancy or that you don't like, you just say no thank you inside your head, and you can refuse it. So I never do anything that is like forced upon you or that you don't want. It's completely free will. It's entirely up to you. So let's first of all just have a landing meditation. Oh, I'm hoping to bring it in with under an hour. Okay, our live session was an hour and 15, but hopefully we'll be a little bit shorter because I know everybody's time is precious. Just have a sip of my tea. Let's just land, bring ourselves into the body. It's so important that we do this. If we're going to be fully present, if we're going to be powerful creators and the amazing manifestors that we were designed to be, we have to be in our body to do it. It's interesting, I think many of you listening to this will have spent most of your lifetime going, let me out of here. I don't want to be in my body. I don't like it. It's too hard. and we sort of raise ourselves up through our chakra system to get as distant as we can. But my understanding and my new deep knowledge about this that I've been being taught by Spirit is that that's the wrong way round. In order to really create, we need to be in the body, and we create through the body and through the experience of the body. Excuse me. So just a little side note there. Those of you who work with me know that often I get an itchy nose when there's something really important coming through. It's a bizarre thing for Spirit to do to me. It's like the tickling my nose hairs. So this is really important information that's coming through. If nothing else, Spirit has a really good sense of humour. And we should too. We should too. Never take ourselves too seriously. Okay, so let's invite, ask and allow Mother Mary in all her amazing light to come forward again and bring in this beautiful energy to surround each one of us with love, nurturing, relaxation, calm guidance. Pure safety. So she's bringing in a lot of indigo light, which is very calming, it's very deep. And she's showing me again how she wants us to feel, which is the child completely relaxed and safe and loved in their mother's arms. That's the real experience she wants for us. So just breathing in. Raise up your shoulders, let any stress, any baggage, any heaviness, any misalignments from the day fall away. We're giving ourselves this magical, miraculous time to be, to heal, to receive. And I really honour everybody who's turning up for themselves by going through this process with me. Well done, it's really important. Okay, so the previous healing that I did, or the previous talk, if you look back, was on to do with holding the light, but it was all about the light from the sun and how important that is and how we need to have it and absorb it. So I really encourage you, if you haven't listened to that, to go and listen to it. But today it's all about holding our own light frequencies. Okay, I do have my notes, I will refer to them. So it's really about holding our own light, getting to know and love and understand our own light frequencies. So from my perspective and my knowingness, we are all, every single one of us, we are everlasting beings of light. And we've manifested onto the earth at this time to have the experience of living in a 3D body and in a 3D experience. And we do this for many, many, many reasons. And I know, again, a lot of you will be going, nope, not me. I didn't want to come. You can't make me come back again. But actually, it is all free choice. So we did arrive on this planet at this time with very particular purpose, very particular reason to experience, expand, to heal, to raise the vibrations of the planet. So we have this sensory experience, we have this emotional experience, we have choice, we have duality. This is why being a human being can be so challenging, right? Because it's so intense, and the duality and the choice can be really challenging. In order for our light bodies to come down, our vibrations have to really come down low. to be in a body, and in order for our light body to be held within the physicality of our human body, we have the chakra system and a whole other system of grids, which we're not taught about and which we don't know about. But it's really important for us to understand and acknowledge and take care of our light system, which is our chakra system. It is our light system. Everything comes from the white light, the pure white light. And as we know, when white light is split up, we have the colours of the rainbow. We have the rainbow light. And each of the chakra centres is connected with one of the lights, the rainbow colours. Now, we're not really explicitly taught this or taught anything about our light body. We don't understand it as a society these days. So I did think of some expressions that we use in our everyday lives, which will hopefully just help go, oh, bing, I know what she's talking about when she's talking about the light body. So you might say she looked radiant on her wedding day. He shone so brightly. You know, he was a star. His light was dimmed by the trauma. They lost their sparkle. Her light went out, meaning she died. But they are glowing. Okay, and what often happens, and so we can see somebody who's well and happy, and we say they're really full of light. And often at the end of a session, I can see on my client, I can see, gosh, your light has really changed. You're really different. And one of the great things about doing the work I do is I receive loads of healing from spirit, because it's all channeling through me to you. And sometimes my clients even say, gosh, you look different. I see you're shining really brightly as a result of the healing process that we've been through. So without further ado, let's bring in some downloads, my beautiful soul beings. So just settle in your chair. Have another sip of my tea. Trying to reduce how much black tea I drink. This is my first one of the day. It's 11 o'clock, so I'm doing well. Okay, so just relax in your chair. I tend to have my eyes closed a lot during these healings. Feel free, you can have yours open or closed. And we'll do some downloads to really help you begin to understand. So, would you like to know and understand the true definition of light? Light frequencies. Our light body. Chakras. The chakra system. Our own light grid body. Energy field. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm watching these codes coming in. Just let them flow down. Just really open your crown chakras. Open your hearts to receive. It is safe for me to receive these healings, these downloads. Okay, so would you like to know and understand how it feels to reignite your original blueprint, to remember your original blueprint of health and vitality, of clear light channels, how to hold it, how to give it, how to receive it, how to channel the light. To know that this is your birthright, that your body can have the strength to do this, and that your body can connect with your light body with grace and ease. Would you like to know and understand how it feels to really become increasingly aware of your chakra system, your auric field, of where you end and another begins. How it feels to channel the light, how to flow with the light, how to glow with the light. Lovely. Okay, I'm being guided to pull one of my angel cards. It's rather nice. Angel Tarot by Jane Wallace. Let's see what the guidance is of this. So what is it that you wanted to share with us, Spirit? 3 for now, that's rather too many. Okay. Just one, please, Spirit. Oops, no, 2. It was 4 before, 2. Okay, comfort, Queen of Pentacles, comfort. And Queen of Wands, creativity. Fancy having 2 queens coming up. All right, so this is all about really connecting with our inner divine feminine, powerful queen. And in this deck, that's comfort. That's really the really powerful Mother Mary energy that's coming through for us today, isn't it? All about really feeling relaxed and in a place of comfort. And then creativity. Okay, we are beings of light who are designed to create. We're powerful creators. Oh, I got my itchy nose again. We're really powerful creators, but our power has been hidden from us. Well, nobody can take your power away, but the knowledge of your power can be taken away. So what's the message? Really reconnecting with your light energy, your light power. So would you like to know and understand how to and how it feels to connect ever more powerfully with your true creative power? To feel comforted by the light and know that you are the light. To know that Mother Mary is always around you if you need comfort and guidance. Just have to ask. Thank you, those are lovely messages. Okay, so this experience of inner light can be referred to as our light frequencies. We really need to nurture them, protect them and honour them. And we can experience them, and we do experience them all the time. It's just you don't know necessarily that that's what you're experiencing. And we can raise our vibrations, our light vibrations, and we can lower our light vibrations through our emotional and our physical bodies. So the lower vibrating energies, the experiences, the emotions, are things like anything that's uncomfortable or painful. The lowest vibrating one of all is shame. Shame's the hardest energy for us to hold. And going up all the way to joy and love, with compassion and love being right at the top, the highest vibrations that we can hold. And we really want to be vibrating our light bodies and then into our physical bodies at the higher vibrations. Now, that doesn't mean we shouldn't feel and experience those challenging emotions. Not at all. They're really, really important for us to navigate our way through life. What we want to be doing is acknowledging them, allowing them, experiencing them in the body, releasing them, then refocusing our light, our energy frequencies back up to the higher ones. Lower the frequency, the more slowly the light is spinning within us. The higher the frequency, the faster the light is spinning. Okay. Let's think about children. Children come in full of light, full of innocence, full of joy, full of vibrancy, full of the desire to explore, you know, that love of learning. Everything is amazing. They'll look at a flower for ages. They'll go right down into their little world of experience and focus, and that's pure mindfulness. And that's our birthright. That's who we are naturally. That's why we come in like that. But we were all like that once. You know what on earth has happened to us all? Life in this society seems to really shut down that light, doesn't it? Quite quickly and in a very focused way. When I was teaching in schools, I can remember feeling, well, especially when I worked with the younger ones, reception in particular, you know, and they come in and they just are. They have these amazing personalities, and every single child is so different. But pretty quickly, through the school experience and through the socializing experience, we reduce that variety of personality because we want everybody to be the same, to be homogenized, and the child hears no so many times and they're not used to it. This is why toddlers have such massive tantrums, because they still remember being in the light. You know, they're so free, they can go here, they can go there, they can make choices, they can experience and investigate, and all of a sudden we're stuck in this human body and the adults around us are saying, no, don't do that, you can't do this, you can't do that, stop doing that, you can't fly anymore, put your hand in the flame and it burns. These sorts of things, and we're squeezed into these little boxes. By the time we reach teenage years, it's absolutely important to be within the smallest, tightest box that we possibly can and be exactly the same as everybody else. Okay, and it's really, really sad. And then we spend the rest of our lives going, who am I? I want to learn to be me. I want to expand. I want to get back to that place. And that's why in the Bible it says we must all be as children again. I know I'm talking about Jesus and Mary in the Bible a bit. I'm not a Christian, I'm spiritual, but this is the you know, this is the religion that I grew up with in my society, so I can't quote things from other religious texts. It's not that I wouldn't if I knew them. And when we feel things like stress, fear, helplessness, lack of choice, this really impacts on our personal sovereignty, our personal confidence and freedom, and the ability to be light, high frequency, loving, compassionate, independent, free human beings. And this is really crucial for raising the vibrations. We have to get back to our sovereignty. It's a huge part of the work that I do, is regaining our sovereignty. Maybe that's something that I'll do next time. Okay, so what makes our body lower its vibration? What creates disease, dis-ease? What makes us go into anger or fear or depression, these lower frequencies? I'll just touch on these briefly. We could do a whole series of these. Maybe I will, if you give me feedback, guys. Give me feedback about what you want, okay? And then I can give you what you want rather than me just coming up with ideas. So low vibration food and low vibration water. If you're eating something that's been chopped up in a factory, heated to excess, chemicals added, preservatives added, dried, put in plastic, been on a supermarket shelf for ages, it's dead. It's dead food, guys. Compare that to an apple that you go and pick off a tree and eat. That is alive. It's full of light. It's full of high vibration. It's full of high frequencies. It's full of the vitality and the light from the sun, the rain, the wind, the earth, the energy of the tree, the energy of nature spirit. It's going to nurture and feed your body. It's going to nurture and feed your soul. It's going to nurture and feed every part of you. We need to think about what we put in our bodies and why. What's alive, what's got high vibrations. Water is a biggie. Water is huge. Water comes from off planet. It's arrived apparently on meteors. It's from the stars. It has its own memory. Water holds memory. My water, I go to a beautiful sacred spring on the Michael Ley line in Shepton Mallet, close to where I live. It comes out of the ground. It's been cleansed, it's been cleared, it's run across stones, it's picked up energy and vitality from the stones. That's what I drink. If you're drinking tap water, you're drinking chlorine, you're drinking fluoride possibly, which is actually extremely toxic. It's not food grade fluoride. What they put in, it's not what goes in your toothpaste. It's toxic waste. Much of the water, if you live in a city, has been recycled a number of times. That means it's been drunk by somebody, it's gone through their body, it's gone through their kidneys, it's picked up the toxins, it's been excreted, it's gone down the toilet, it's gone to the plants to be recycled. It's filled with chlorine, it's filled with fluoride, it's sent along straight pipes, which takes the vitality out of the water if it has to travel straight, and you're drinking it. All right, just putting it out there. All right, just putting it out there. Make of that what you will. Let your imaginations go wild. Toxicity in our world lowers our vibrations, the poisons that are in the world. When we have poor boundaries, if we give too much of our energy and our light and we're not open to receiving it, that lowers our vibrations. If we have a lack of self-love, which I have to tell you, I would say 99% of people I work with do not love themselves. And it's often one of the first things that we fix. We have to love ourselves. We generally also come with, or we develop a sense of separation from source, from where we came from, which is just devastating for us as human beings. Fear, poverty, or consciousness of, lack consciousness. These are all some of the things that we deal with on a daily basis that lower our vibrations. So hands up if you'd like some more downloads. Woohoo! Always good, always good. And remember, you can listen to this again and again and receive the downloads every time. So again, take a breath, close your eyes, open those amazing crown chakras, open your energy fields to receive. I deserve to receive. I deserve to receive love and light. I deserve to feel happy. I deserve to raise my vibrations. I deserve to be as healthy and well and joyful as I was designed to be. Source, the universe, spirit, God wants me to be happy and healthy and wealthy and wise. These are my birthright. Right, these are just being brought in. I haven't written these down. These are just guidance coming through. So for those of you who listen to this, this is what you're needing. Woo! My palm chakras are on fire. They're really spinning. So this is really powerful work. Okay, who would you like to know and understand how to, and how it feels to make positive life choices over and over again regarding what we put into our bodies, the people we share space with, where our attention goes. Would you like to know and understand and remember how it feels to have a body that feels free from toxicity? Let's reignite those original blueprints. Teaching every cell of your body to remember its birthright, its desire to be free of toxins. How to and how it feels to have balanced and clear boundaries. To know and understand how to and how it feels to replenish yourself physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. To know and understand how to and how it feels to nurture myself. Beautiful. And allowing, really release as you allow these new energies in, allow them to release, push out the old vibrations, the old energies that you no longer need, that you've absorbed unknowingly, unwittingly, unconsciously, that have been put upon you by outside forces. Okay, would you like to know and understand how to and how it feels to love yourself unconditionally, to love and accept yourself over and over again, to know how to forgive yourself, to know and understand how to and how it feels to feel connected to source, to live without fear, to live without poverty and lack consciousness. So to know and understand how to and how it feels to live in abundance, abundance of all good things, including a high vibration, to know and understand how it feels to hold your light, to replenish your light, to love and honor your light, to shine your light unapologetically and unashamedly. Okay, I'm just going to watch as these downloads come in and flow, and I'm feeling them going to some of you in particular. It's okay, I don't know who, but there are 3 or 4 in particular who are really going to be receiving a lot from this healing. Breathing, allowing, receiving. Okay, so I did ask Mother Mary what she felt were the most specific challenges for us, because I've covered a lot. I've covered a lot. I'm going to drink some of my beautiful fresh water. It's also got ginger in it, which is why it doesn't look like it's a very fresh colour. Okay, it's not murky mud, it is ginger. Ginger and lemon and thyme. Okay, I will share it with you. I went through a lot of the worst of the pandemic teaching in schools, covering for teachers who were off with COVID, having kids cough and splutter all over me who came down with COVID. I didn't catch it, and I took drinks of this beautiful water with ginger, thyme and lemon every day. Really good for your immune system. I highly recommend it. Okay, so these are really, really powerful times. And what I asked Mother Mary were the most specific challenges that we have now in our world, which are making it really hard for us to hold our light. I don't want to go into a lot of the challenges. We just know that it's really tricky times right now. But there's so much good happening as well. It's like things are being stirred up. We're stirring up the mud at the bottom of the pond. In order for us to raise our frequencies up, the earth is moving from 3D to 5D. Gaia has already made the move herself. She's already in the 5th dimension, we're beginning to move out of the third into the fourth and the fifth, but we're going in and out. Okay, which is another reason why it's so important to shine your light, to raise your light, to hold your light, because you want to be going up into these higher frequencies that are open to us now. Okay, so part of this is we're stirring up a lot of the shit, a lot of the dysfunction, a lot of the duality, a lot of the inverted processes which have been created on our world. So it's challenging. It's challenging on many, many levels. But it's coming up for us to see and heal as a collective. Okay, it's not external. We have to understand that what's out there isn't external to us. It's a reflection of who we are as a human being. So we need to heal the collective. And this is what I'm doing this for. And this is why I'm putting this work out for free. This is why I really want you to share it. This is collective healing that we're working on here, as well as personal healing. Okay. We are all light workers in our own way. If you're listening to this, you are a light worker. Right. So Mother Mary said, fear is massive in blocking our light, lowering our frequencies. We are being fed a consistent diet of fear by the media. Okay. It's being done purposefully. It's being done ruthlessly. And as human beings, we are not designed to be shown this endless stream of fear and pain, right? Our brains cannot cope with it. Our bodies cannot cope with it because we feel bad for everybody in the world. And it's just so unhealthy. Switch off your TV, guys. Switch off the media. Come out of social media. Release yourself. Live in the moment. Hold your light. Raise your vibration. That is how we are going to heal the planet. Okay. That is how we're going to heal the planet. Toxicity. Masses about toxicity. I'm not going into right now how to detoxify. If you want me to, let me know. Contact me on Facebook, WhatsApp, via YouTube channel, via my website. Say, Sarah, I'd love you to do a healing around whatever it is that you want. Let me know, please. Lack is another one, perceived lack. Because, and okay, the reason why lack is a problem is because, and this is what Mother Mary is bringing through for us. So open your hearts and receive these words. When we live in a lack consciousness, it's only because we believe we are disconnected from spirit. We feel that we are not connected with who we truly are. When we know that we are connected with Source and that we are never disconnected, that we're never on our own, we're never alone, there's no such thing as lack. Right? Really important. And all of these lead us into feeling powerless. And again, this is what certain aspects of humanity want us to feel really disempowered, okay, really without our sovereignty. So it's really important to remain sovereign, to feel our power, to know our freedom, unplugging from the matrix, releasing ourselves from the mind control and the conditioning. Okay, we are free, sovereign beings. Another awesome session for us. So practical steps on how to maintain your light. I won't go into them. Eat well, rest well, be careful of the company you keep, switch off the media, get out in nature, it's extremely healing. Focus on abundance and gratitude. And a beautiful friend of mine said to me the other day, and I really remembered it and I've written it down because I wanted to share it with you. We need to build our tables longer, not build our walls higher. There is enough for everybody on this planet. And it's not okay that the billionaires are hoarding it to keep the rest of us more controlled, right? Let's change it from the ground up, build our tables longer, not our walls higher. And we're going to be given a lot of opportunities for this probably this winter, with possible shortages, power cuts, things like that. It's a really awesome opportunity for get back to our roots of community, to get back to sharing, to getting back to community life, village life, where we get through it together. All right. We need to envision the world that we wish to live in. Avoid focusing on the negative, envision the positive. This is the power that we have. We're so powerful with this. Okay. We are so much more powerful than we have been led to believe. We really and truly are. We're so much more powerful than we've been allowed to know. And we are needed right now to really hold our light, to ground the light into the earth. This is what this healing and activation is all about. Okay, I know that I am a grid worker. It's one of my roles in this lifetime is to really raise the vibration of the grid, building a new grid, a new earth energy grid. Okay, so it's awesome. All right, let me just see if there are any further downloads around this. Anything that you'd like me to bring in? Okay, so just really open up to receive the consciousness about light, the light grids, the ley lines, the energy lines through our body, the meridians through our body, chakras. Okay. Just internally, or shout it out loud if you'd like to receive a chakra healing now. She's right here, Mother Mary. She's offering us a chakra healing, cleansing, clearing, revitalizing, spinning of those chakras. Chakra means spinning wheel. Just feel that coming through your bodies. High vibrational. And as they're spinning faster, what I'm being shown is like heavier energies, the darker energies are being spun out, just like in a washing machine, spinning out the wet water, the water, so the clothes aren't so wet. Imagine each of your chakras being activated, cleansed, cleared, realigned. Okay, this is interesting. Reconnected with each other. So the channels of energy and consciousness which connect each of our chakras to the others are also being redrawn, re-energized. Just like community. Okay, it's like our chakras are a community within our bodies. This is new information being brought forward. I've not seen this or heard of this before, but this is beautiful, deeper dimensional chakra knowledge. Okay, and we have a number of chakras above the head as well, and the sun star our own personal sun star chakra is being activated as well, if you're listening to this. Beautiful. Okay, so I think we're going to come to a close. That's great. I think that's like 40 minutes. Excellent. Any other messages to come through? Hold your light. Be your light. Know that you are the light. You come from the light. You return to the light. All is light. Love is light. In love and light. Okay. Let me know if you enjoy this. Please share. Please let me know what you'd like to do next. Okay. Take care, everybody.